So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear night,
and
all the
welcome
ingredients
to
for a
today's
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well.
Well, that's well spotted. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Vinicius Junior. What's going wide left? Showing good feet. That's good defending, very good defending. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Girassi. Now it's Thuram. Now that's well seen too. Munoz. Szoboszlai. That is lovely. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Mbappe! Great ball, and he's in here! Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Girassi. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bellingham. And the shot! Goal! Germany! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Germany are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the shot! And it's Szoboszlai. Thuram. He's shifting through the gears here. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram. Delivered low. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. This looks promising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well read, nice interception. Szoboszlai. Wan-Bissaka. And it's Tchouaméni. Marquinhos. And they win it back again. Ødegaard. He's in a great position here. Bellingham. And here's Ødegaard. This might spell danger. Oh, such a clever touch. Eder Militao. Oh, can he get onto this?
Have beautifully policed that mid.
And that brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Quick reminder today,
Landin trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Winning lottery numbers.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Namdin can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Getting up there! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Mbappe. And it's Gravenberch. Over to the right flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bruno Fernandes making a dash for it. Ødegaard. Now Mbappe. And it's Ødegaard. Pinches it off him. Szoboszlai. Thuram being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Quality ball. Tchouaméni. Namdin still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Mbappe, and he plays one through. Oh, and the shot! And yes, it's there! Two up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Germany are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Substitution for Germany, number 23.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 5, Ødegaard. Number 14, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 21, Dembele. Number 19, Bruno Fernandes.
Now he's off and running.
Number 22,
Namdin are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Bruno Fernandes. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Gravenberch. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. He's found a way through. shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting